Anyway, my real story is... That was a side. That was just something I wanted to say, because...
All right.
Boy, that grinds my gears.
So apparently somebody's been added to the list of sexual misconduct.
First, they came for the ugly ones, and I said nothing. Now, James Franco can't even get top in peace. Our boy James Frankie can't get top. Is this what you're talking to me? All right, you're gonna laugh at this one. Okay, now this is a woman. I don't want to say her name because I don't know if she. I see her name in this article, but I don't know if she wants to be named. I don't know if that's gonna bring even more stress into her life. Now this is a 23-year-old woman.
Oh boy.
No, let's hear some initials.
Okay. 23-year-old woman. James Franco was apparently helping her with a script that she was developing. You know how 23-year-old girls are developing scripts?
Of course.
And they're really good. And they're really interesting. And, boy, get this on the table of Miramax. This one's going to the big screen. Anyway, he was helping her with a script, and they began a relationship. Okay. This was at the start. I'm reading from the Daily Mail here. Now, this is a reputable news source, I assume. This was at the start of the relationship, and she claims James Franco forced her into a sex act. That's not good. Now, did he hold a gun to her head and say, suck my, eat my, fuck my, or else? Hey, bitch. How about okay. Get ready. She says, I was talking to him, and all of a sudden his penis was out. I got kind of nervous, and I said, can we do this later? He kind of nudged my head down, and I didn't want him to hate me, so I did it. And by did it, she means sucked his penis.
Whoa, fellatio.
So, fellatio, I'm sorry. I don't want to get stricken off YouTube again. She performed fellatio. I was talking to him, and all of a sudden, his penis was out. I got nervous, and I said, can we do this later? And then he kind of nudged my head down. I didn't want him to hate me, so I blew him.
Oh my god, dude.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. This is crazy now. This is getting crazy now. You can't politely nudge a girl. You can't go. You can't even go the old. Maybe. Man. What, you're gonna go to jail for this? What?
Dude, god damn it.
I think
Reverse
so,
the sexes. That's how you know a story is retarded and bullshit. Reverse the genders, and it's not literally you're sitting in a car with a girl, and she goes like, "Hey," and like taps your head towards her pussy, and you go like, "What do you want to?"
It's like a long time ago that you had a conversation with a gay dude.
Yes, of course.
About if he sucks your dick, right? Is it gay?
It's our friend, I won't say his name,
right? Obviously,
who argued for hours about this.
Was talking about how he was with some drunk straight guy and sucked his dick, swallowed the load, and then was like, "That guy's not gay. It's not gay." Yeah.
He asked for this. The guy asked for this. He was like, "Hey, will you?"
I think our gay friend was a little. Yeah, he did the old head tap, the old Franco nudge.
I didn't want you to hate me.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want him to hate me.
So sucked his dick. I don't know.
How much of another great sponsor? Maybe not as good as Elite Ops power strip tongue things. But you know what? They're paying us just as much. That was a $50,000 read. And I'm only saying that because, I'd like to be transparent with our audience, and I like to let them know how much more money we're making. And we made $50,000 off that live read for comecrate.com. And you just
work at Taco Bell.
You can't always work at Taco Bell. I'm a rich, we're wealthy people. We make a lot off of our live reads. Okay? We can't always work at Taco Bell, okay? Look, I walk into the Wynn, and we go upstairs, and he was a wealthy guy. We'd go the whole night. He'd have me on the tables, but then he'd look at me and he'd go, "Hey, make me a sandwich." I don't work at Taco Bell. I make a lot off Comecrate.
He would say, "Hey, make me a sandwich."
And he'd
Say-
go, "Hey, make me a sandwich."
I go, "I'm uncomfortable with that," and he would lightly tap
He'd
the back
lightly
of my head.
do
and
the
I
Franco
didn't wanna-
nudge. I didn't want him to hate me. I blew my brother. I didn't want him to hate me. If you don't blow your brother, he'll hate you. And then I wouldn't have a sweet spot at the Win, the sushi place at the Win. I can't think of the name right now. Highly recommend. He gave me thousands of dollars of sushi. The least I can do is suck his dick. That's all I'm saying. I didn't want him to hate me. So apparently, Freddie Mercury, a popular vocalist, lyricist, and dynamic musician, has contracted the HIV virus that has since manifested itself, as AIDS.
Oh, whoa.
It's some sort of
Since
autoimmune
when?
disorder that attacks the host body's healthy T cells, rendering their immune system vulnerable and unable to fight off infections.
You mean the guy who made Bohemian?
I mean, I guess you could kind of see it in his lyrics. Don't
All we hear
stop
is-
me now. I'm sucking on some black dick.
Yeah, it's going in my throat. Pump it in my butt. Poor guy.
Somebody gave him the head tap for sure.
Someone definitely gave him the
Somebody gave him the
Franco
head-
nudge.
He got the head tap.
Yeah. We should patent that. The Franco nudge. Suck my dick. I don't want you to hate me.
He said, "Don't stop me now." I didn't want him to hate me,
so I
sucked his dick.
God, what insanity.
God, I don't know what's happening.
You can't even tap a girl on the head anymore.
Oh,
I have a topic.
and say, "Hey, blow
And
me."
say, yeah, what is wrong with that? You didn't fucking rape her. Okay, this was live video of James getting out of the car, apparently, on this. So she, he gave her the Franco nudge. She did it for a little while, but then declined, and he got out of the car, and some TMZ captured.
Do I understand that this is like we've got the scoop on this? No one else has this, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, leaked audio.
This
and-
is leaked.
This is
that
official
we got from
TMZ footage.
TMZ gets everything.
But
apparently.
it's being live in 3, 2, 1.
So no head?
Dude, yeah. Bro, James looks pissed, dude.
Wow, that's shocking.